Inmates, how is life behind bars? No, not these bars, but these bars. Apologies, it's been a while between videos. We've been busy getting this barn kitted out. Now, I did say in my last video that the next video I'll be bringing to you will be the reveal of the barn. Not yet, not yet. Only because there's a few things that haven't been fitted yet. So I know you can see a lot is going on behind me. You know, a lot's already happened, but it's not completely finished. We've got more fittings and fixtures still going in. Every day for the last 2 weeks, we've had a different customer coming in here with his bike booked in. So if you remember in the last video, if you haven't seen that, please click on that link because it tells you all about how to book your bike in for the very special fitting service that we do here in the UK. And the reason why I say UK is because if I look back at the last 14 days, well, I'd say 40% of the customers have all been from overseas. We've had a couple from the Netherlands, a man and wife, lovely people. Thank you very much for your Trustpilot reviews, very much appreciated. We've had a guy from Sweden, we've had a guy from Norway, working on their bikes, and obviously we've had the guys from the UK as well. But before I bring that reveal video, which I hope will come to you before the end of the month, or if not early September, I wanted to bring this quick video and take you along a little bit of a journey of my own. Now, I'm going to talk about phone cases, phone mounts, Quadlock, and a new company that I'm now working with called Peak Design. So first of all, let's just talk about Quadlock for a moment. I am not going to be saying anything bad about Quadlock at all. Why? Because I have been using them for years. I don't know how many years. For the whole time I've been riding motorbikes, I think I've had a Quadlock attachment on my handlebar. What a fantastic product. If you've got a Quadlock case, which you probably have, and a Quadlock mount on your bike, you might have some Quadlock charging things in your house, in your car. What a fantastic product that is. I bought into it years ago and I've literally just stopped using it all. Not because it's rubbish, it's still fantastic products, so if you've got it and you want to keep it, that's fine. The reason why I stopped using it is because I found myself at Adventure Bike Rider Festival. There was a company there called Peak Design. And as luck would have it, one of the guys on the stand just so happened to recognize me, and he called me over and he said, "Steve, you need to look at these products. They're pretty fantastic." As luck would have it, the actual founder, the creator of these products I'm about to show you, he was actually there on that day supporting his distributor. Right there on the spot, they showed me what I'm about to show you. I was literally saying, why would I need this when I've got a Quadlock? And he says, well, if you can give me a couple of minutes of your time. So I did, sipping on a nice coffee. What he managed to identify in a very, very short space of time is those pain points that we have with Quadlock. So for me, my pain points are sometimes you can't always get the case on the mount, can you? You have to come in at a special angle, try and turn it. You know what I'm talking about. Got my Quadlock case just here. Here it is here. And then when you get the mount, there's a mount there. And when it's on your bike, you're constantly trying to get. And it takes a few goes sometimes. Sometimes you get it first time, you think, hey, fantastic. But sometimes you've really got to focus on it before it clicks in and it's on there. Once it's on there, happy days, fantastic. All you've got to do is press the side, twist it off, take it out. The other negative for me, which wasn't really an issue until I discovered it was an issue, was you need that space on your handlebar, each side of your mount, where you're going to come in at an angle and then twist it. So you need to have space reserved on the sides of your handlebar, depending on how many things you got on there. So you've got that twist motion there. They're the main two things. And then the next thing is because they showed me another product they had on the stand, all to do with this new product, which I'm about to show you, I'm very excited about it, is at night time, because obviously I bought into the Quadlock brand, I'm just going to show you my nightstand. This is the nightstand that I've had next to my bed for the last 2 or 3 years. It's what I basically put my phone on every night after I'm sitting there, maybe 1 in the morning, my wife is asleep next to me and I'm leaning across to put my phone on charge. It's one of those wireless ones, so it charges. And there I am doing that, trying to do it with one hand, but now I need to use 2 hands. And now I'm pulling the covers off my wife as I'm trying to get this on here. She's now saying, "Steve, what are you doing? What are you doing?" And I'm saying, "I'm trying to get my bloody phone on the friggin' charger." Ah, there it is, it's on, it's now charging. But I didn't think that was a problem. Now, let me show you the new stuff from Peak Design. So here is a Peak Design iPhone 13 Pro Max cover. This is my own personal cover. So as you can see, here's the Quadlock cover. There is the Peak Design. If I show them to you side by side, you can see the Peak Design's got a nicer profile. It's a lot slimmer. Well, it doesn't look a lot slimmer, but it feels a lot slimmer in the hand. Before I go on, I am fully aware of the new mag cases from Quadlock, and at the end of this video I will explain the differences between those mag cases and this Peak Design, because I'll be honest, when I saw the advert I thought, oh damn, I've just invested £10,000 in my initial supply of Peak Design stuff, so we've got inventory here that we're going to start shipping out. And I panicked a little bit thinking, oh my goodness me, Quadlock had just raised the bar. However, I found out why this is actually very much different to the Quadlock and why I would still be buying this over the Quadlock. So just wait until the end for that bit. Before I start showing you the motorbike mounts, because this is why I'm bringing this to you, this is all about motorbikes. So I'm going to quickly pop the case on. There we are, case is now on. It's a beautiful feel. Now with the case, there's two choices on the website. I've got all the stock here. This is one with a finger loop at the back. I'm finding that I don't really use it, not unless I'm taking a pretty awkward selfie. That's when I'll use that finger loop at the back, all right? We do a case which is cheaper without the finger loop at the back. So I'd recommend you probably go for that one to save some money. Now, this whole feel on the back, it's like made out of like a fabric, like a soft material, but it's waterproof. And the other thing to mention, if I haven't mentioned already, all this stuff's got a lifetime guarantee. How cool is that? So if you get this and something breaks, you just send it back to me and I'll send you out a new one. That's pretty cool, isn't it? The first thing I saw in the back was this metal thing here. Now, first of all, it's not metal. It's zirconia ceramic. I hope I've got that right. Zirconia ceramic. That gave me some confidence straight away, thinking, okay, it's stronger than steel. And then you've got some magnets in the back of here, but these magnets have all been cleared by the MagSafe. Something interesting as well. So I never make notes about what I'm doing. I just reel it off as I do it, which some of you are probably aware. All off the cuff. All off the cuff. The guys who created Peak Design, behind Peak Design, who work at Peak Design, from what I believe, they all used to work for Apple. So hence why you find the cases, all the casings for this sort of stuff is very Apple feel, Apple orientated. But we do have cases here for Samsung, and I'll have Pixel cases here soon as well. If you have a phone where we don't have a case for it, well, we do a universal adapter as well. So you can just stick that straight onto the back of your phone or your current phone case. Without further ado, I'm going to show you the Peak Design nightstand. So a lot more slimline than the Quadlock one. The Quadlock one is fixed. This one, we can go closed. So if you want to use it as a pad which sits on your bedside table, so you can literally put it on top like that, you can do that. But I have mine up at an angle like this, and as soon as you put your phone on there, straight away it starts charging. Now I've got a full 100% charge on my phone, so I hope you like my picture of my wife and I. There it is, and it starts charging straight away. And I've got no problems with here taking it off. I can do it nice and quietly. You just peel it off. It's not locked on there at all. So it's not like the Quadlock lock. It just goes on nice and quietly like that, and it sticks onto it. Right, so that's the nightstand, and we've got those here in stock as well. I love this product. I'm using it obviously every morning and every evening when I go to bed, and I'm not waking my wife up in the night when I put my phone on charge. So happy wife, happy life. Now, there's loads of other attachments here. I will come on to the bike mounts. So this is something I use a lot. This is a tripod, but you can literally just leave it on the back all day long. Now, this is not utilizing this metal thing on the back. That is all to do with the bike mount, okay? But this just sits on the back, and it's quite a strong magnet. To get them off, you just slide it to the side and it comes off. But with this in place, you can pull these feet down here, and you've got a tripod like that, or you can bring the feet forward and you've got a tripod like this. But if you don't want to watch it in portrait and you're on the airplane, you can just stick it on the back like that in landscape mode. And there you go. Pretty cool, isn't it? But if you want to, that can live on the back of your phone all day long. You can just leave it on there, and that's generally what I've got on the back of my phone all the time. But let's say, for instance, you want to put some credit cards on the back of your phone. Well, then we have a credit card holder, probably holds up to 4 or 5 credit cards. You can slide it off with the credit card holder. This is the thicker wallet of the two. This is called the stand wallet. You pull that up, credit cards come out, use your credit card, pop it back in, push the credit card back down, flap goes down, and you can do all that whilst it's still on the back of the phone. It just sticks on there like that. Yeah, but then we have the stand as well, so we can use it as a stand. Pretty awesome. We can also put that to the side, so we can use it as a stand like that. Yeah. And then if you still like the wallet idea, but you don't want the stand, well then we've got the slim wallet, which goes on the back. So it's not a stand, but you can fit 4 or 5 credit cards in there, and a bit of cash if you want to. Same again, you pull up the back, you pull the actual tab up, that reveals the credit cards, so you can take your credit cards out, and then you just push your credit cards back down again, and then it goes down, like so. Pretty cool. Everything's pretty cool when it comes to stuff that I do. Like I've shown you my bottle openers, nothing to do with Peak Design at all, but aren't they the coolest bottle openers ever? Yeah? They're on the website too, but if you do a substantial order with us, we just throw them in for free anyway. So, there are loads of accessories. We've got the slim wallet, the mobile tripod, which I've shown you. We've got wall mounts that they're like cool. Well, I'll show you it here, it's just sitting behind the camera. So it just sits on the wall anywhere in your house. They're relatively cheap. You could buy 3 or 4 of these and just dot them around the house. They're not ugly. They're not ugly at all. They're very attractive looking things, but they don't charge, but it's somewhere where you can put your phone if you like doing the laundry. Or you're doing the washing up or the cooking. You can put your phone at eye level so you can have a FaceTime call with your kids or something when on the way back from work. Well, that's what I do anyway. We then got the car mounts. We've got wireless car charging mounts. We've got bicycle mounts. We've got 2 types of bicycle mounts. We've got a mount that goes onto a pram, a trolley, your lawnmower handle. And then we've got things like this you put on the end of a selfie stick if you want to. This is called a creator kit. And you get various different mounts on the bottom of it, so you can put it on a selfie stick, or like what I've done here, I've put it on a GoPro attachment. So if you wanted to, you'd look pretty damn stupid, but you could do this, put that on the top of your helmet. If you put it on that way round, and then lock that on the back, that is now completely fixed. So my phone is now completely on there. Now I've noticed my cameras at the bottom. Let's say I want them at the top. All I do is press that button, turn it round, there we are. Now that is fixed on there, completely fixed. It will not come off, I promise you, it won't come off. It's got a very, very unique design. Now the only thing with this is, there's no vibration dampener on this particular attachment. You wouldn't need it if it's on top of your helmet, would you? So not advised to use that anywhere actually on the motorcycle. Which then brings me back to the Quadlock. So if you've got a Quadlock, you will have something like this on your handlebar. You'll then have something like this attached to it. You'll then buy the vibration dampener as a separate item to sit in between. It's getting quite big and bulky and articulated now, but then obviously your phone is now safe and the lenses on your phone won't get damaged from the micro vibration that comes from the handlebars. So that was a big thing for me when I was speaking to Peak Design a couple of months ago. What about the vibration dampening? Well, all of their motorbike mounts have already got them pre-installed inside the mount. How cool is that? They thought about that right from the day one. So this is a motorcycle stem mount. So those of you who are on cafe racers, sports bikes, and you've got the bit right in the middle of the yoke, you take out the nut where there might not be a nut there. You then drop that down inside. There's a different attachment in the box for larger holes. So you put that in, tighten that up, and here we have your actual mount for your phone. Now, an Allen key, hex head key, comes in the box, so you can tighten up these hinges so you can put it in the position that you want it to be in. Now, let me show you how this works. Very, very quickly, can you see, just about to see behind there, that is the vibration dampener all fitted in behind here. So that will take away the micro vibrations. So you're coming up to it, let's say you want your phone in landscape mode. So you're on the bike, you just pop it on like that, done. No twisting, it's on there. That's not coming off, all right? And there's your mic vibration in place, so when you go over lots of bumps and everything, you're gonna get a big wobble on there, but it's supposed to be a big wobble because it's getting rid of those micro vibrations. there it is. The only way you can get that off is by pressing either the button on that side or this side, and then once you press that, you then just break the magnetic attachment. That's it. It just locks on. Look. Did you see that? That's it. It's amazing. Let's say I want to change to that. Like, I'm not confident enough to just throw it on there, but you literally, there you are, it's done. It's that quick. That's the stem mount. Now we've got the bar mount, which I've got right now on my BMW. So I'll show you that on there, actually on the BMW. It's the same thing. You've got the thing at the back of it. You've got in the box, you get different size rubbers in here, so it will cater for all sizes of handlebars. You just loosen the nut there at the back, so you can swivel this arm in any direction you want to. You've got another nut there at the back there, so you can swivel that part, and then obviously you've got a nut actually on the clamp itself, so you can tighten that up when it's on your handlebar. But once again, there it is, fully secure on your handlebar. A lot of you know I've got the brand new Triumph Tiger 1200 Explorer. With that one, I've put on an Evotech Performance phone mount. Now, for those of you who didn't know, we are selling and stocking these here and quite a few other Evotech Performance stuff like sliders and caliper covers, radiator guards, all that sort of thing. So if you want to see more about the Evotech stuff, then please click on the link down below or go on the website and search for Evotech in the brand filter. So if you've got one of the Triumph Tigers and you're thinking about putting their phone mount, which is the thing which goes behind the screen, which is on my bike now, and you're thinking about getting a Peak Design holder, well, obviously Evotech don't do a Peak Design attachment for it. Maybe that will come in the future, hopefully. So what I've done is I've bought the bar mount, I've unscrewed it from the back here, taken that off because the actual dampener, the vibration dampener, is part of the main head itself. So I've taken that off, and then the Evotech phone mount. So the Evotech phone mount that I've got here was originally for a Quadlock. I've taken all the Quadlock stuff off there, and I've literally just put a screw straight through the back of the Quadlock attachment for it. But you don't need to have the Quadlock version. Like if you buy it here from me, and you buy a Peak Design bar mount, we'll send them together, well then you'll see how easy it is just to take this apart here and pop that on the Tiger. I'll show you now. Come down here, take my phone with me. Okay, so if you look here, no, down here. Right, so here it is here. So that is off the handlebar mount for the Peak Design, and I've literally just screwed it through here, and you can play around with the angle of this here by undoing these. This is power that I've wired in through an Optimate, and then so all I do is that. All right, now I can't fit it portrait because my screen's in the way. However, if I wanted to, all I need to do is loosen this off. And there we are. I now have it in portrait mode. Let's tighten that back up again. Take that off. So see how simple that is again, really? Just clicks on. That's it. Okay, so there it is there. So in portrait mode, there it is completely locked on. And then in landscape mode, like you can see me using two hands, but you can't, this is complete one hand. As soon as you learn where the buttons are, because I've got them top and bottom, if you wanted it on the sides, just undo the screw at the back, turn it 90 degrees, and you've got the buttons on the side. But that, you know, I probably need to tweak that. You might want to put it on the center bar, you might want to put it on the side. You can pivot the arm on it completely, so you can position this wherever you want. It's very versatile. So I don't know if you can tell, but I'm completely sold on this product. If you know me over the past few years, you'll know I only get involved in products that I actually truly believe in. So I really hope you see this and appreciate this from a biker's perspective. I am a biker. I have used Quadlock for years. I am not slating it. It's a great product. I'm not saying you should throw your Quadlock stuff away at all. I think their new mag cases, their new mag range they've got coming out are fantastic. And just to touch on that, I've been looking closer at that in their marketing over the last 24 hours, because it's literally just been announced 2 days ago. If you look at the back of your current Quadlock case, you'll notice that this is an X. So if you look where the lugs are on here, it's actually an X, not a cross. If you look at your mount for your Quadlock, you'll see that it's in the cross position rather than the X position. This is because it's a fantastic design. It's because you have to come in at an angle first to get the cross alignment, and then when you click it in place, the X and the cross become a cross together, if that makes sense. Now, with their new mag cases, you'll notice the mag mounts they have to be at an angle. So if I'm just loosening this off right now, hopefully I can do this. So the way it works is your mounts will be in an X position rather than a cross position, so it matches what's on the back there. So when you hover it up, it just sticks to it. But the only thing is, on that new range, when it sticks to it and you get that magnetic pull like you're getting with the Peak Design stuff, it's bloody fantastic, because you get away with all that pain of trying to lock it on. From what I can see on their mag cases, it's not locking on. And I also heard that their mag mounts are not waterproof. Everything on here is waterproof, okay? So I'm only going by what I've seen in the marketing, okay? That the mag mounts are not waterproof. I'm sure the cases are waterproof, but the actual mag mounts themselves aren't waterproof. And if you do decide to get a mag case from Quadlock with the mag mounts for your bike, just be wary that I don't think you can lock it on. That they're not showing that in their marketing, that it goes on and then you can twist it on and lock it on. It just, from what I'm seeing, is it just goes on magnetically. But the waterproof thing is obviously a big feature in there as well. Now, one of the negatives about the Peak Design, I'm trying to be as fair as I possibly can here, one of the negatives is there is not currently a wireless head charger like you get with Quadlock for the motorbike. There's not a wireless charger for the motorbike. So as you can see with my Tiger, I've got the mounts all set up so it stays on there. I've got the vibration dampener all in there, which is very slick. I think it's much better than Quadlock's design, but I still have to wire in my own USB charger from the battery. And on that note, if you go on the website and you select Optimate in the brand filter, then you'll see, actually, if you go on there and just select phone chargers, well, then you'll see all the Peak Design phone charger stuff. You won't see all the Peak Design stuff because not everything is a phone charger by Peak Design. So if you wanted to see all the Peak Design stuff, then go to the brand filter, select Peak Design. But if you want to see everything to do with phone chargers, USB chargers for accessories, well then go on the product type and select phone chargers, and you'll see everything to do with phone charging, and we've got an Optimate range here for USB chargers. So I can't reiterate enough, I'm not slagging off Quadlock. It's a bloody great brand, and it's one of those things, they were here to the market first. I don't think they're going anywhere. They are fantastic products, but for me, I think Peak Design has got the edge on finesse, styling. The mounts are all made out of a high quality billet aluminium. I'm not sure if Quadlock's a lifetime warranty or not. Peak Design is. I actually did approach Quadlock a couple of years ago asking if I could be a retailer for them, but they don't deal with anyone other than direct sales, and they're based in Australia, I think, but they have fulfillment warehouses globally. Whereas Peak Design, they're happy to expand their business using people like myself, who's obviously an advocate for it. They didn't approach me, we kind of found each other, as I explained. I'm impressed with the range. It was good enough for me to take my Quadlock stuff off my bike. I've already sold it. It's good enough for me to take my case off my phone there on the spot when I saw it and put this on there. I believe in this product 100%. Yes, I put my hands up, I'm a business, I make profit out of this, I'm buying it in bulk, I'm putting my money where my mouth is, but it is a fantastic product. I love it. I've got the whole range here, of course, because I'm selling it. I'll be installing the mounts. I've only got a selection of mounts at the moment, but like all these little wall mounts, I'll be installing these all around my house. So we've got convenient places to put our phones when we're in certain rooms, just pop it on the wall, which is pretty cool. Right, so on that note, I hope you like it. So Go on the website, look for Peak Design. If it says it's in stock, it means it is in stock. All right, we've got all the phone cases here. We've got lots of bike mounts, motorcycle mounts and stuff. I've got a feeling this stuff's gonna start selling quickly because there's a lot of you out there who are a little bit like me, like the nicer things in life, and you're probably gonna wanna upgrade to a Peak Design ensemble for your bike and your house. So on that note, the next video that might be coming before the grand reveal, because I'm waiting for these, I'm looking at them right now on the floor, these fantastic chandelier lights. They're weighing an absolute ton. We're gonna have them hanging from the ceiling. And also, I'll be showing you our toilet with our very special bathroom sink. That's a big feature for me as well, which a lot of the customers who have been here absolutely love. And show you the full ride and grind coffee bar, which I'm sat at right now. But there might be a video coming in the next week on the Harley-Davidson Pan Am. As some of you will know, the Easy Can Laconia has been released. They are still not here as of today, which is 20th of August. They're still not here as of today, 20th of August, but they are arriving imminently. We have a Harley-Davidson here in our workshop. It has the new Laconia on there. It has Denali D3s on there. It's got Denali T3s on the back as well. So D3s on the front, T3s on the back, and obviously a sound bomb. So we are going to be bringing a video to you very soon, hopefully next week, showing you the new Harley-Davidson Pan Am to try and entice some of you to kit your bike out with a Denali bundle, your new Harley-Davidson Pan America. Okay, on that note, stay safe behind bars. Not these bars, and I'll see you in the next video.